You can read all about the pure breed. Duty mobile, that's my duty, if I see. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Oscar Rhymes always headlines the street news.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On the Browns sideline, there you see head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, came out on top in their opener, so they'll try to make it to 2-0 to start the new year. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
Come on.
Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. Fighting through. He's got space. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. A shot downfield for Burks. And this is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Nnamdi Madubuike. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here's Hill on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock them dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Watson. Open man, that's Tillman. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the gun, it's Jackson. On the move past the 40. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Pass caught, right side, Phantom. Big strides, look at him go. And finally marked down at the 23. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Watson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Jenkins. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Hey! What? Ozzy!
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. A shot downfield for Burks. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Ty Zender now.
Incomplete.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The sack there by Roquan Smith. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
Come on.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now Hill to return it. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo. They lead here with a 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. Trucks over him. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead.
14. Browns 3.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Watson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Browns.
Let's go now.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Mike Green able to record his 5th sack of the season. To throw is Watson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and long.
Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Gotta be lying.
He'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman, 32 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Browns 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson about ready to take over once more. He had 3 touchdown passes in that game a week ago. He's got 2 already here in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Jackson. Now he'll tap this and run. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this hit across the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Juke. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First down.
Watson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this returnable for Hill. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Sometimes your process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson will try and do this himself. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
And Jackson throwing once more. Well, into the hands of Flowers. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 35.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And got his man complete. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns get a bit closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Looking to throw. Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw again is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. As he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Touchdown! Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further on his loop for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Dangerous return man showing it here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
65, 70, Timberwolves.
Sanders to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns are right back in this football game. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Sanders. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And the Browns first down.
Here we go, shot.
24-yard
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
And the Browns first down.
Throwing, Sanders. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. I'm curious to see Charlie about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd down.
No, we change it. Hey, report.
Jackson now. A shot downfield for Burks. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here we go with Hill. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start. They're going to keep it on the ground.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When you moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. But the man downfield is Judy. He's got it. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 73 yards. And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Well, in the process of that kick return, it appears we had an injury. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now Jackson. A shot downfield for Burks. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And he will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Bronco 80.
Now Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Mike Green in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Sanders. Under pressure. They got him again. And this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. And he's going to go down again. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That's caught. It's Flowers. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. This throw caught right around the 6. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Sanders from the gun, he'll throw. Trenton Simpson dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the gun, Jackson. A shot downfield for Burks. And he's got it inside the 10. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. So